Ladies and gentlemen, please can I ask you to move down the path just in case anything misfires. We need to clear this area, so if you could just gather on the hard stand.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cardiff Castle Trebuchet. The trebuchet that you see over on the corner over there was constructed as a prop for a forthcoming film called Ironclad, coming out at the later on in the year. When the filming was over, the trebuchet was abandoned in the field, subsequently acquired for the castle, and is now a permanent feature, normally a static exhibit, but about once a month, such as today, actually being shot. Basically, first of all, a description of it. As you see, it's a counterweight trebuchet. It's supported by an A-frame. The arm up at the middle there, the firing arm at the very top, is a pin to which the firing rope is attached. At the base is the basket containing the weights, and underneath, and you can't see it, in the base is the running board. The missile will be placed to the far end of the running board, drawn along it, and shot over arm, and that's the meaning of the word trebuchet. It comes from an old French word meaning over arm. There's a crew of 6 manning this today. The 2 to the back are the ratchet men. Now there's a windlass and a ratchet there, and what happens is, as the rope's being drawn down, the ratchet will be tightened up, drawing off the slack rope. Towards the front, the trigger man will hold the rope in place once the beam is up, and it will be ready to fire. When you think of trebuchets, really, now trebuchets themselves, really, catapults really introduced about 399 BC by the Syracuse Greeks. By about 300 to 400 BC, had reached China. By 600 to 900 AD, were coming over to the west. And by 1200, counterweight trebuchets like these were in common use. They think of trebuchets as throwing just stones, and the missiles that are being thrown from this today represent stones. But you could actually fire anything you wanted to from a trebuchet. You could fire spikes, rods, rotten food, corpses, dung, anything. Nice bit of biological warfare. Like yesterday's dinner, kids, you could throw that over there as well. Okay, so the trebuchet is now in position, almost ready to fire. Shoot something. First trebuchets in Britain were introduced at the siege of Dover Castle in 1216. Okay, now you can see what they're doing now. They're loading the missile. Right, everything's in position, so the crew are withdrawing, leaving just the trigger man ready to pull on the rope. And as soon as the trigger man is ready, we'll give a countdown of 10, from 10. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. this trebuchet firing about half of its range, because if we let it go the full range, it would end up in the park on the other side, and I don't think they'd be very happy over there. Okay, it now falls to one person to go up and collect the missile. Okay, now we're coming to the point where they're ready to shoot again now, more or less. See the ratchet men there taking up the slack at the back on the ropes. The rope that's being pulled now down is going to be attached to the trigger. See the trigger man doing that? And one more pull should do that. There you go. So you can see the trigger man now attaching the rope to the firing trigger. And the ratchet being released at the back. Okay, so final checks. Okay, crew withdrawing and the trigger man getting ready to shoot. Okay, when he's ready, we'll give him a countdown from 10 again. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.